All right. All right, folks. Whoop. And I dropped my stuff. Knocked my mouse on the floor, making bang noises. Holy smokes. I am going to move back, though. I'm going to go ahead and move this back. I don't need my computer. Hold, please. I don't need my computer because it's... All right, where we at? Boom, hold on. Is that the right way? That's the right way. All right, cool. Really? How about I get some light on the situation? That's kind of annoying. Actually, that's kind of annoying. Look at my battery. I don't even know how to turn it off at this point. All right, that's 2 weeks in a row. Here's the thing. All right, so I got 9 people here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk for a minute. I'm gonna finish this sustain. Again, I've been pushing this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It's actually a hydrate booster. So when you're dancing and you're all sweaty, this is the stuff you want to have in your cup or right after. It's called Sustain. It's absolutely amazing. I get it from this little online store that I know about. That being said, if you see me looking over here, again, I got my TV over here. You can see it's like Eddie looking at Eddie. It's the craziest thing. I'm looking over here and I'm looking at your comments. I know that some of you guys may be on your computers or dancing, but don't want to break away. If I stop and ask a question, believe me, I'm not going to continue moving on. So with no further ado, like I said, let me drink some of this and we'll give a few more people time to get in and get started. But while we're doing that, I am live right now. Yep. Hi Bradley. I'm live. Yep. I'm live. Yep. He's like, are you live right now? Anyway, so yeah, I want to take this time right now to talk about something that I've gotten very passionate about, guys. And it's not politics, and it's not the coronavirus, and it's not even the whole everybody stayed apart. Okay, it's the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival. I've gotten really passionate about it. Like, I started this thing, and then we all went on quarantine, and I didn't have to drive around all over the place, so I had a whole lot of time to think. Okay. With the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival.com, if you go there, I want you to go there and I want you to create an account. Become a member of the community that I'm creating. I'm not asking you guys for anything exclusive. I'm just saying if you guys really want to draw into the community that I'm trying to create around myself, students and teachers and excellent people, right? Come into the community that I'm trying to create. Let's kind of build it together. It's really new right now. I literally just rebuilt the site. I've still got some kinks that I'm working out, so be forgiving. But MileHighCityTapDanceFestival.com. Create an account, become a member. You guys, if you don't have access to the forums, please be the first. Just text me and let me know, hey, I can't get into the forum. Introduce yourself, post your bios, post your rates. We don't care. We want to know you. We want to know who's in our community. It's me and Sarah P. You will meet her. I'm gonna plug this real quick. I keep talking about taking a drink. Sustain. So here's the thing. I'll announce it now and then I'll announce it later. Mile High City Tap Dance Festival in conjunction with Tap Dancers Hub, right here on Tap Dancers Hub. I'm working with Kelsey May. She's the director of the Tap Dancers Hub side, but she's the one kind of heading it up. She and I are working together to bring you guys a very huge, very long, 1 day, back-to-back solid stream for 8 to 10 hours, 2 levels, beginning, intermediate, and intermediate advanced. You can come into the Tap Dancers Hub and you can choose which class you want to go to. You can look at the list of amazing, oh my God. I can't wait to tell you guys who's coming. I can't tell you right now, God, I want you, but you guys are you're gonna fall out. You can pick and choose which teachers you come to. You don't have to stay the whole day, right? And so really go there and sign up. That's my way of kind of keeping in touch with the community that follows me, that I'm connected with, people that I've met on the conventions, people that I've now, I mean, we just featured a guy, we just featured this little boy. Oh my God, guys, go to the Instagram or go to the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival Facebook or Instagram page and look at the little 7-year-old boy that we just featured from Australia. He's going to be watching this. Axel, he would be in this class. Axel, if you catch my class, intermediate advanced, buddy, I know you can handle it. It's going to be hard for you, but I know you can handle it. Little boy from Australia, Axel, he's so good. Go check out his videos and follow his Instagram. We need to make this kid, in the town community, we need to make this kid go viral. For real, for real, for real. So share it, share it, share it, share it. Tell your friends to share it because you're going to fall in love with him. His name is Axel. He's 7 years old. Remember that, 7 years old. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's get started. All right. So, I'm on my phone again. I don't know what's going on. I can't really make my my stream tool work. And maybe it's my computer doesn't have enough power. I don't know. Anyway, so we're just going to go through the warm-up real quick. Actually, let me see if I can hear it. Maybe you guys can hear it. New music. No, I don't want new music. I want my tap music. Let's see here. Tap class. Do this. If you guys hear a crash, no big deal. It's not me dying. All right. Bet. Let me see if this will work. Why aren't you playing? I'm trying to play the music. Watch it come blasting out like 10 minutes. All right. iTunes, you're not my friend right now. I use iTunes, guys. If you want to know about my playlist, I'm on Apple Music. I can't get my computer. It's been challenging. I'm trying to figure out all this technology myself. All right, so start with the right foot. Toe, toe, heel, heel. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 2 more, 3, 4, 1 shuffle goes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 8, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna stop right there. So, real quick, just keeping everything underneath you. Earlier in my other class, I talked to that group about maintaining an area of small, right? Most of you guys, and I recognize, I'm blessed, I have an amazing studio. Most of you guys are in your living rooms, in your garages, in your basements. I've seen classes online everywhere. The dance community and the tap community is amazing because you guys are just sucking up everything you can. By all means, that's what this time is for. We're just going to sew into you. That being said, a lot of you guys don't have the room to move around. So you need to learn to keep everything kind of on top of itself, right? On top of itself. For you teachers, the way that I teach that to the kids is I remind them that when you were little, we taught you to march your feet, right? And when you marched your feet, you stayed in place. And you stayed in place because you picked up your knees, right? So we have to remind ourselves of that as we grow because what happens is we learn to take full lap and move it forward or full lap ball change and move it forward. Nobody ever stops. What's up, Kathy? Hey, I love you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Oh, you love the floor I got? So, Bradley, there's actually a build out. If you go to my page, you'll actually see the build out that my son and I did on this floor. Just scroll down, you'll see it. It's like a 5-minute time-lapse video. We built it over a 24-hour period. It was really cool. It was a great moment it was a great memory for my son and I. It was great. He was so amazing. All right, so, but it's solid oak. I like that's my chicken scratch. Chicken scratch, get it? Yeah? Chicken scratch. All right, so what we have to do as teachers is we have to teach these kids to kind of stay in place. So no longer am I teaching what I'm doing, especially when I do time steps, because I spend a lot of time trying to get kids to understand balance, right? Shifting their weight. So as we're doing this, as I'm doing a ball change tonight, instead of traveling forward, I'm going to travel down. So I'm going to travel forward and then down. So my time steps are going to come out a little heavy, right? I keep backing up. right? That keeps me from traveling forward. So Bradley, the thing about the room was, it was honestly, my basement's finished. It was a room we were not using, and the carpet was just garbage, and we figured we'd turn it into a dance studio. So it was cool. It's really fun. I'm still kind of building it. I'll show you guys later. I'll take the phone off the wall and show you guys my stuff that's on the wall. But anyway, so somebody do me a favor. Somebody give me 2 bubbles underneath this last comment that Bradley made, because I can't, no matter where I place myself, you guys aren't really gonna be able to see my feet. So that's on you guys. All right. So here we go. So we talked about the Buffalo time step last week. Here's the thing. Buffalo time step. Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. 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 If you can't say it, you can't do it. I practice a we say method, so I will tell you, we say Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. I make my students repeat it in cadence until they can say it in cadence, then they can do it with their feet. So say it as you do it. We're going to jump to the right. Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. Right, 6, 7, and Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. 5, 6, 7, and Buffalo. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so thank you, Bradley. So that's the Buffalo time step. Okay, now here's the break. You're going to do 3, and then you're going to break. So on the third one, Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. You're going to do Buffalo, flap, Buffalo, flap. Your right foot's free. Flap, brush heel, flap, ball change. So that break sounds like this. Just the break. 5, 6, 7, and. Again, 6, 7, and. Okay, so now you take it from the third one. I'm not going to make you do all 3. So this is the third one. You go Buffalo, flap, break. Right? So in time, 5, 6, 7, and. Now, keeping it underneath you. That's one. Right? So it keeps it underneath you. Any questions on that? That's the Buffalo time step. Now, after you do flap, rush step, flap, ball change. After you do that, you're going to, choreographically from here, right? Choreographically from here, because I know a lot of people like to ask me about how to set choreography. Here's the thing. Hang on, sorry. Mile high air, and I've lived here my whole life. No, that's not true. I'm in shape. Let's just be honest, I'm in shape. Okay, so when you get to this flat ball change, right? So facing the camera, flat ball change. When you get to this flat ball change, from here, you really have 2 options. You can take that combination and put it into something else, right? Draw back, boogie, 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 boogie. You can go from here. Once you hit here, your dead center, you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can transfer your weight. You can keep your weight back here. You can, you can throw a little riffle and step back. There's so many things you can do. Now, if you're going to do both sides, here's the thing. When you do both sides, 3 and then a break, 3 and then a break, you get a full measure of music, 8 counts, right? Because each one's 4, right? So going to the left foot now, I'm going flap, I'll change. Going to the left foot, Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. Buffalo, flap, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. Buffalo, flap, brush step, flap, I'll change. That's where we're going. 5, 6, 7, and go. Buffalo, shuffle, hop, Buffalo, break. Right? Left foot, sorry. I went right foot. Okay. Does that make any sense? Everybody got that part of it? So let's try it both ways. 5, 6, A 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. Break. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Buffalo time step. Any questions on that? No? I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. I know there's a little bit of a lag, but I'll give you a minute. Let me know if you guys are good. I got 6 people in here. I got 6 people in here. I chased some of y'all off. That's not fun. That's not fun. Where's the fun in taking off? Come on, guys. Come back. Come back to me. Come back to me. Bradley, do you understand this? Are you good? All right, Margaret. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Margaret, did you hear me talking about the Mile High City Tap Festival and that website and the community we're trying to build there? If not, check it out, milehighcitytapdancefestival.com. Go ahead and register, just sign up, become a member of it, and just be part of the community. We got some cool stuff coming out of there this year. So, all right, there, that said. Lisa, what is up? So Lisa French, ladies and gentlemen, when you guys are looking at my my videos of my feeding my students, you'll see the little girl, they comment on the little girl in pink. You'll see through the comments, the little girl in pink, the little girl in pink. The little girl in pink, her name is Vanessa. She's my project student. I love you, Vanessa. I love you, love you, love you. Seriously, I love you. Vanessa is my project student, and Vanessa, I'm going to tell on you. She's watching. Her mom's not a dancer. Vanessa's my student. Vanessa, I'm going to tell on you. The first month that I worked with Vanessa, every class, she came in so full of anxiety, so upset, literally crying in every single class. But she never quit, she never gave up, and she never, ever, ever stopped. She kept going no matter how stressed out she was. And what she found is that Mr. Eddie makes mistakes, and if Mr. Eddie makes mistakes, guess what? It's okay for her to make mistakes, and she practices her butt off. So the little girl in pink, Vanessa, that's you. All right, so we are talking about Buffalo time step. Vanessa, I think you know those one, Buffalo, flap, 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 so hop, flap, so hop. So that's the Buffalo time step. The next time step, I'm just watching my time because I have this broken up into sections for you. The next time step that you guys wanted to learn, and I think, I wish I could remember who asked me about it. Somebody asked me last week, and if you're in the chat room, please throw your hand up. Somebody asked me last week to teach the rhythm. It's not a time step. The rhythm that is actually on my profile pic on my personal page. So here's the thing. I have a lot of pages. I have a lot of social media pages. I have my personal page, just Eddie Kovac, just my personal page, and I kind of live my life on there, right? That's my life. You know, that's just me, just kind of being a parent, being a dad, you know, being a member of the community, being a disassessmentarian, whatever. That's just me being me. Then I have my professional page, and that's where I do all of my work. I push all of my professional work through Eddie Kovac, Dance Educator. That, and actually, to be honest with you, the social media I manage the most is my Instagram. And then now I'm building this website, but my Instagram. And so when I post to Instagram, it posts across everything else, and I need to share it from there. So if you really want to get information from the source directly, just go to my Instagram and follow me there too. So all of my stuff. Anyway, so somebody asked me last week on my personal page about the rhythm that's in my personal page. Okay, I think that's what you're asking me about. Okay. So let's be real honest about this. That's not my rhythm. I love it. It's actually it's a first piece of a longer combination that I've kind of got it set on the back burner right now, but I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn the rest of it so I can teach it. Unfortunately, I don't even remember the guy's name that taught it. It was on Operation Tap's YouTube page, and it was somebody that came on and did like a Musicality Monday. I'm going to describe it to you. And it's the teacher, the male teacher, with his students. He brings one student out and introduces them, and they do one set, brings another student out, does it, and then they put the whole thing together at the end. So that's, just for clarity, that's this, all right? Because I'm working on learning it. But that rhythm, we're going to go listen to it. Okay? So that rhythm, right? So that's the rhythm. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing a stomp. So I'll turn it facing the front. So I'm kind of doing a stomp, brush, stomp. So, right? So as I'm switching it forward, so, okay, so, and then you do a ball change. 6, 7, and go. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, again, sorry, my bad. 5, 6, 7, go, and 6, 7, and 6, 7, 8. Okay, does that make sense? Now, from here, okay, ball change. Wait, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, I figured that out again. So, boom, boom. Pull it back, and then it goes right into the other side. So when you do this side, you pull this side back, and we get in a good spot where you can see it. So when you ball change, okay, so 1, 2, 2. Now from here, you're gonna drop the left heel first. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1. Then you go to the other side. Left side's gonna go 1, 2, 2, 6, 7. The left foot goes 6, 7, and up. Last time, 6, 7, 8, and up. Now watch, okay? From here, you're gonna pull it back. You're gonna stomp. Pull back, that's your heel. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Any questions on that? Any questions on that at all? Hang on. I'm getting a low battery saying so it needs to tell me that I need to turn on my computer because my computer must have gone to sleep. And there we go. We should have power now. Let me see. Oh, hello. My computer needs my face. Here we go. All right. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. Cool. So, any questions on that? Any questions on that step? So, that's the one that somebody asked me about last week. Okay? So, that's the one that's on my, if you go to my personal page and look at the profile picture, the dancing picture, that's the one I'm doing. So that's, somebody asked me about it last week and I couldn't remember what it was, so I looked at it, I was like, okay. So to circle back around that, you asked about it last week, that's the step. Set the heel part. Okay, so Kathy, set the heel part. So you do the 1 heel part. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Okay, that's where you're pulling back to. This heel's free. You have to get on this foot to start the next foot. 1, 2, 1. Right? You pull it back. And then boom. Sorry. Right? Makes sense? Sorry, I get lost in it. It's hard to do when you're doing it, but you got to make sure when you pull that foot back, you got to drop that. You got to drop the same foot you just pulled back, right? So you can hit that 6, 7, and 6, 7, and right. Left foot 6, 7, and 6, 7, and so 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7, and right. So yeah, because you want to end up left, right, left, and because you're doing 5, right? You're doing 5. You want to hit that last one. Nice. Glad you liked it. That was fun. That was fun. So Kathy is the admin for, and thank you for being here, Kathy. I want to recognize you. Kathy is the admin, and let me just make sure that I'm saying it correctly. The World Tap Community, the World Tap Dance Community, World Events. I can see your logo. I can see it, the flags. So I recognize you, and I'm sorry I can't exactly remember the name of the name of it. The last 2 weeks have just been a blur. It's been crazy. Kathy, I don't know if you were here. So please check out MileHighCityTapDanceFestival.com. Join and become part of that community. I would love to just kind of learn what's going on in your world. You know what I mean? All right. That said, that one is that one. Okay. Here's another one. Ooh, this is going to give me a half hour. All right. So there's another one that I want you guys to learn. So the Buffalo time step, I've now taught 2 weeks. I'm not going to teach it again. You guys need to practice it on your own. I've now taught you this one. And this one, again, is not necessarily... You learn a syncopated time step, you learn a Buffalo time step. That's not necessarily, those are normal. This one's not necessarily a time step. This is just a fun rhythm to play with when you're in the kitchen, cleaning dishes. Right? It's just a... Right? It just kind of flows right out. Cool? So that's a good one to practice just in your kitchen. If you're one of the kids, in your kitchen. Alright, so... the next one I'm going to teach you. And this is going to be a little interaction. Okay? We can either cover the cramp roll LA time step. Okay? If LA Dice starts in here, she may be like, LA! The LA time step or the cramp roll time step. Or I can teach you, we can do the funk time step. Funk time step is really, really cool. I think I touched on it a little bit last week. So LA time step or funk time step? LA time step or funk time step? Which one are we doing? LA? Or funk? Grayson's back in. LA or funk? I'm hoping you're going to hang out for a minute. LA time step or funk time step? It's going to be the last time step of the night, and then we're going to go back into what I was showing you last week. So which one? 1 or 2? LA or funk? LA or funk? They're both funky. They both got a cool sound, right? So which one? LA or funk? First one wins. Come on, pop in. Somebody say something. Oh, don't let me down. Damn, Gina. Don't let me down. LA or funk time step? Vanessa, if you're watching, you tell me which time step are we doing? LA or funk time step? LA or funk? LA time step. All right, Claire. Cool. So LA time step. You're going to basically think about the way we did in all of our time steps. Just our normal hop, flap, ball change, shuffle, step, flap, ball change. All of the time steps we basically started, right? So we've got a foot free. So that foot, you're going to kind of, instead of coming off of that foot with a flap, this may be the same one. You might know this one too, Kathy. That's okay. So when you come off of that flap, instead of coming off that last flap as a slap and really stepping down on it, I want you to think of it more like, not so much, and I love the term dig, and we tell the kids, take that foot and dig, really dig that. Hey, look, I said a dig right on the flap about the heel. So I'll do a heel, but that's really kind of a dig, because you're kind of starting your LA time step here. But if you get faster, when you get faster, it's going to be flat-footed. So heel. It's brush heel, full lap. So this is your starting point. Brush heel, full lap, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll. Full lap, ball change, okay? So you're going to go brush heel, full lap, and then left foot, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll, and then full lap, ball change. So you're going, right? So you can get this left foot back up, full lap, ball, okay? So this is your starting point. This is your ending. So this right here, this is basically your ending point after your time steps. Right there, ending point, right? So I'm going to do brush heel. So brush heel, full lap. 5, 6, 7, 8. Brush heel, full lap. Picking up that foot. Remember, I'm planning everything for a very small area, 2x2, 4x4. Okay, I'm going to do a build out of a tap floor, a very easy, inexpensive way to make a build out a small portable tap floor that you can put up on the wall and just get out of the way and pull it out when you want to. It's going to sound great. I'm going to make that this month, and I'm going to just debut it on National Tap Dance Day. Okay, so brush heel from here. Brush heel, full lap, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll, full lap, ball change. So you're going to go brush heel, full lap, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll. There's your cramp roll. So right? And then that frees up the left leg, full lap, ball wide, right? Brush heel, full lap, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll, right? Full lap, ball change. Okay, so again, brush heel, full lap, shuffle, full lap, brush heel, full lap, shuffle, full lap. LA time step. Make sense? So the LA time step is just a cool, fun one that you can do. And if you remember, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, each time step. So here's a really cool way to tie this together. Because each side of the LA time step is 1 full 8 count. So is a single buffalo time step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is a syncopated time step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So think about this. Here's a way to layer these 3 together. You have 3 groups. One group doing buffalo, 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 flat, doing buffalo, flat, shuffle hop, buffalo, flat, shuffle hop, shuffle hop. You got one whole group doing that. 2 people. You got another 2 people doing brush heel, full lap, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, cramp roll, full lap, ball change. Right? So you have those people. And then you have another group doing right? Layer your sounds when you're doing your choreography. Cool? All right. Any questions on that? You like that time step? Took me forever to learn it too. It's the whole hop, shuffle, step, full lap, ball change piece that throws me off. That's what keep Kathy, right? I'm telling you, it was the whole untwisting my mind, and then I'm not leaving the floor. Yeah. So hopefully that's the LA time step you learned too. See, I love it when stuff comes together and it gives you credibility. All right. Anyway. So that's the easy time step. Do I have time? Oh, okay. I'm going to stop on time steps. I'm going to roll us back to what we did last week. All right, so take 2 minutes, grab a drink, throw your questions in. Go ahead, throw your questions in. Weird weight change. Yeah, that's true because you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick on that flat. Brush heel flat. You gotta be quick on that, and then stay everything underneath you. What throws me all the time is the cramp roll. Right? That throws me all the time. Not on this foot so much. Brush heel full out. Brush heel full out. Shuffle. Ball change. Shuffle. This foot. That's the foot that always throws me. Yeah, that's the one that throws me. It does have a funky weight change. Whew. All right. Do you guys want to pick up from last week, straight Spartacus, and kind of move forward on that and review? Or do you want to one more time step and then I'll cram it all together? Or we'll cram the last piece, the last part of the I Am Spartacus. It's called, the piece is called I Am Spartacus. The acapella piece that I'm teaching you guys, it's called I Am Spartacus. Once we're done and I'm done teaching you, I'm going to issue the challenge. So you better start putting your videos together. I want to see you guys share this after you guys have learned it. I want to see you guys share it on your social media and point it all right back to this class, right? Because it's a cool step, and if we can challenge our friends to learn it, it'll go global. You know, why not? Oh, Margot, I hope you're not leaving. I hope you're not leaving, Margot. Please don't go. Please don't go. Okay. Executive decision. I am Spartacus. That's the name of this routine. I am Spartacus. I'm going to do it to where we learned it last week. Step, straight heel, brush, heel, toe, fall, lap, ball, change, step, straight, heel, toe. Front, back, brush, step, ball, change. Okay, that's where we learned to last week. Let's review. Shaving a haircut. I'm going to turn the face this way. Shaving a haircut. Step one on the left foot. Step, shuffle, ball, change, step. Now, what I do when I do this, you can see that I keep my left foot up here, right? I kick my left foot up here because I'm not doing slump, slump, right? I'm doing a triple pickup or a shuffle grab off. You can do shuffle grab off if you want, right? You can do shuffle grab off, right? Or you can do a triple pickup, and a triple pickup is really just kind of a smoother way of doing it, I think. I'm partial, but what I do here is I do a pickup. Now, let's talk about the difference between pull back and pick up. Pull back and pick up. When you do a pullback, and if you're doing a true pullback, you're landing on one foot, right? Now, if you're calling it a pullback and you're pulling your foot back, and that's a pullback, fine, that's fine. But a pickup to me is if you're gonna pull this foot off the floor, make a sound with it, bring the knee up, right? So pick up, right? That's a pickup. Okay, so let me just clarify that there is a difference. Okay, so step, shuffle, ball, chain, stomp. I hit this heavy. I got my knee bent, so because this is my plea, I'm getting ready to do something really cool here. I'm going to do a pickup off of this foot. I'm going to throw this foot down in a slurp. Okay, the first sound you're going to hear is this foot, and you're going to hear this. You're going to see the slurp. Okay, so right there it is. Right, so I've gone again 5, 6, 7, and foot, left foot 5, 6, 7, and. Okay, so that's the time. 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 7, and again 5, 6, 7, and. Okay, so that's your timing. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. That's your timing. Okay, now starting with the left foot to get you there. Again, I'm going to try to do everything because I get it. We are not all in studios, okay? So I know, I see you. Small spaces, okay? Keep everything underneath you. That's the trick. For you little ones that are learning how to tap dance in this small space, you're actually getting a blessing in disguise because it's forcing you to really think about where you're putting your feet. So take advantage of the small spaces. So this whole thing I'm trying to keep condensed, right? So in front of me I've got 2 lights that are about 2 feet apart. And then I'm coming back 2 feet and I'm trying to stay right in that area, right? So I'm on the back of the area right now, right? So I'm on the back of a 4x4, 4-foot slot. Okay, now, step with the left foot. Step, scrape, heel, brush, heel, toe. Step, scrape, heel, brush, heel, toe. Full lap ball change, step, scrape, heel, toe. Full lap ball change, step, scrape, heel, toe. Now listen, hear it. Right? It was designed that way. So here I'm going, when I'm coming towards you guys, you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but let me see if I can give you a good view. The grain runs away from the camera. So cross grain is when I'm facing this way, so I'm going across the grain. So if you think about this way this routine was designed, it was designed by me on a hardwood floor. In a time period, it started in a time period where I really couldn't tap that well, but I had to be able to show that I could tap. Okay? So hence I came up with this, probably in '94 is when I first really pulled this out anywhere at an audition. And so step, scrape, heel, brush, heel, toe, full lap ball change, step, scrape, heel, toe. Look, here's that. Right now, I'm also not going, right, I'm stomping. That foot's flat. I'm leaving this foot on the ground. I'm coming across the grain. And then I drop the heel, right? So it's one motion. There's your sound. Heel, brush, heel, toe. So you want it to have that shake sound. 5, 6, 7, and go. Full lap ball change, step, scrape, heel, toe. Same thing. Full lap ball change, step across the grain. Right? And you'll see as I come back here, right? I come back, I'm already got my heel off the floor. Right? Already? Because I'm going to drop the heel. Right? So I straight. Come across, straight, heel, toe. Okay? So step, scrape, heel, brush, heel, toe, full lap ball change, step, scrape, heel, toe. 5, 6, 7, and go. Now that part right there. Easy. Front, back, brush, step, ball change, you go. So, right, 5, 6, 7, and go. Heavy, heavy, okay? So this comes after step, scrape, heel, toe. Follow that ball, take a step straight, heel toe. Front. Okay? Alright, so take it from the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go 1, 2. Heavy. Now notice where my placement is. Notice I'm not spread out. Okay? Guys, I'm almost 50. So, like all of this, I'm trying to keep everything underneath me because I'm not trying to see a big old man fall down on the ground and laugh at everybody. Alright, here we go. So, this is heavy. Okay, you've gone front, back, brush, step, ball, heavy. Right there. Now, digga digga doom, shigga digga that guy. Okay, that's what comes next. Front. Okay? Does that make sense? Not if you hear me. Clap twice if you hear me. Give me thumbs up, give me anything if you guys hear what I'm saying. If you need any, if you want me to slow down, tell me now. If you want me to slow down and cover anything else, again, tell me now. Because I'm going to go on, and if I go on, I'm going to go from here, and the next piece is actually a little tricky. It's not hard, it's just a little tricky. The rhythm on it's a little tricky. Oop. Hold up, give me a second. I'll be right back. Wait, maybe not. Hold on. Let me see your plug. Alright. Phone rescue, 911. My phone's dying, so hold on, let me move y'all back. You might get to see my couch. There we go. Let me see. Can I get it from here? Maybe. Maybe not. These things take a lot of freaking battery. Holy smokes. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, come back here. Alright. We got you. Right there. Plug it in here. I know you're on the floor. We're good. All right, let me see. Whoop, hold on. There we go, cool. All right. Ooh, and that solves my light problem too. Perfect. Okay, so. Okay. Doop, doop. Now, do you guys have any questions? Oh, that's actually really better. Perfect. Do you guys have any questions about the steps up to there? No? Okay. Then we shall carry on. Sisters and brothers, we shall keep moving forward. Here we go. Oh, it's my son's door. Sorry, dude. Alright. So, she can do that gap. Okay. So, when you go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, right? So that counts are 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5 and a 60 and a 70 and an 8, right? So 5 and a 60 and a 70 and 5 and a 60 and a 70 and 8, right? Right. So there's your timing. Okay. After that, your left foot's free. You're gonna do step, scuff, heel, stomp. Okay, step, scuff, heel, stomp. So you're going to step, scuff, heel, stomp. Picking up that foot again. Picking up that foot again. Because yes, that triple pickup is coming again. Triple pickup. This time you're going to do scuff, stomp. Alright? So, you're going to have step, scuff, heel, stomp. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So it's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. Okay? So, 1. So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 6, 7 and. Oops, sorry. Left foot 7 and. Looks like this. Go. 6, 7 and. One more time and. Okay, so that comes after. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yes or no? Hopefully it does. All right, so keep it going back. Let's go back to the beginning. We'll take it nice and slow, piece by piece. Step, straight, heel, brush, heel, toe. Fall, lat, ball change, step, straight, heel, toe. Front, back, brush, step, ball change, right here. Shaving a haircut. Now, right here, facing this way. Step, scuff, heel, stomp. Now, normally I would be going lateral. I'm gonna go on stage. Step, scuff, heel, stomp. Triple pickup. Double or scuff stomp. Now you're gonna turn 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay? So this is 4. You're going to turn nice and slow. And it's not, you can zip it. Right? You can zip it. If you want, you can double if you can throw it in there. I don't care. I'm going to have to turn nice and smooth. Smooth criminal. Okay? So you're going to do step, scuff, heel, stomp, pick up, stomp. 5, 6, 8, and 1. Okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 6, 7. So I hold 5, right? Pull. Right? So I hold that 5th count. So from the top, 5, 6, 7, and step, straight, heel, brush, pull out, step, front. Does that make sense? Okay, now, from there, actually, do you guys want to stop there if you want to learn the last basic, the last step, really? If I can go that far. We're going to slide. You guys want to slide? I'll show you how. We'll have to do it in place, though. Yeah? Sound good? Cool? Hope y'all are jumping up and down like, yay! All right. So, let's go from the top. Just to there then. We'll stay right there. How much time we got? Oh, I got 15 minutes. We're good. All right, so from there, from the top. 5, 6, 7, and go step, straight, heel, brush, heel, toe. Pull that ball, change, step, straight, heel, toe. Front, back, brush, step. So you see how I stay in place, right? Okay. Again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and go 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and front. 6, 7. Well, I almost took it too far around. All right, where are you guys at? I mean, I know we all at home, but with this material, where are you guys all at? I got 4 people in here. Everybody drop out already? Really? I missed the bar. Yes, I did. Y'all drop out? Come on, guys. You can give me an hour. We'll learn so much more together. Bradley, I know you're still in here. I know you didn't bail out. You got any questions on that, brother? Yes, no? I was playing with some sound here, different sounds. That's an Eddie step. That's an Eddie step. I love that one. I like to lay it heavy. I like to lay it heavy on that foot. Yeah, that was fun. I actually think I've got a video of me breaking that down somewhere. I know it's out there. Just check my page. It's probably on there. Anyway, let's see. How much time we got? Woo, 10 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna open up the last 10 minutes for y'all's questions, because, man, I'm tired. Holy smokes. So, yeah, so here are some questions. I'll leave my phone down there on the floor, so y'all don't have to look at my ugly mug. You can look at my beautiful feeties, right? Well, what questions do you guys have? Let me talk about some announcements while you guys might be formulating and changing positions and stuff. So again, if you guys are part of my TAP community, right? You see my name, you see my posts, you've posted, you've commented on any of my stuff. If you're part of my TAP community, so do me a favor, guys, and come and join the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival's website. Just log in, sign up. That's kind of where I'm building my community. And so I would love to just see us kind of I'd love to see that become like the hub of the people that I love, right? My TAP family. So for me, that's the easiest way. We're building that site, so be forgiving. We're trying to play with some features. So the early adopters, if you're missing, like if you click on something and you get a crazy reaction, do not hesitate to like go to the contacts and let us know and just say, hey, here on this site, on this page, throw a link in there, this is broken, and I can hop on there and fix it in a few minutes usually. But I've worked pretty hard on it, and I'm pretty proud of the product that we're actually putting together. We also have a mobile site, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. The other thing, oh, yes. I talked about this. Okay, so I talked about this. I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I talked about this a little last week, and then on Monday, I announced it on my page, and then Chelsea May shared it on Tap Dancers Hub. Here's the deal. The Mile High City Tap Dance Festival, in conjunction with Tap Dancers Hub, exclusively right here on Tap Dancers Hub, we are going to do an entire long, one day, 8 to 10 hours, 2 levels of streaming classes from some pretty crazy, amazing people. Like, yeah, I'm so glad that I get to take class from these people. That's so cool. Anyway, so I can't wait. I am dying, like dying. I am dying to tell you guys who we're bringing in or who's coming in and who's agreed to give us a block of time. Now, when I say a block of time, it works like this. Each artist is going to take 1 to 2 1-hour blocks. 1 to 2 1-hour blocks. We're going to have technical classes. We're going to have routine classes. So here's the thing. You can come and go as you choose. If you know that a certain person that you like is going to be teaching in a certain hour, you don't have to be there but for that hour. You're under no obligation, but we would love to see the entire TAP community and come out and support the people, you know, especially the bigger name people, because we're bringing in some bigger name people. So don't let me down. Show up, okay? Anyway, so with that being said, hey Trisha, so with that being said, that's happening on May 25th, National Tap Dance Day. So this event we're talking about is happening on May 25th. It's going to be all day. We're going to start it at 9 o'clock Central Time. I can tell you that. Now, I did announce it formally on Monday. It was pushed to the Tap Dancers Hub, so this community is really the only ones that seen it. Now that we've started kind of let it filter through the Tap Dancers Hub, we are going to start sharing it. So if you guys want to share my official announcement, you can go to my page and you can share it from there. Put it wherever you want. I'm going to start putting, we're going to start putting some media together and giving you guys sneak peeks of what we got going on behind the curtain. So I'm so excited for this event. So that's why I'm saying that the Mile High Tap Dance Festival, that's the event, right? That's what we're putting on. But the community that we're trying to build is global. I know she's not on here tonight, and oh, it's killing me because her name is slipping me right now. Jeanette, I think. Oh, I'll have to go back through my. That's horrible, and I'm so sorry. I'll have to go back through my IMs because she's in France. She was here last week, and then if you go to my page, you'll see it. She took what I taught last week. And later that day, because for her it was the next morning, right? So it was like 3 in the morning when she was here in my class. Later that day, she was teaching her students virtually in her room, and she was teaching the stuff that I was teaching, right? And I'll be honest with you, my stuff sounds really cool in French. I don't know, it's beautiful. Like, it was just beautiful to watch, right? I mean, it was honestly, I teach it and I hear it in English, and I got my freaking little Whoopi Taylor voice. It was so pretty. You guys need to go just check it out. You'll understand exactly what she's saying because you learned it anyway. All right, so that being said, May 25th, Mile High City Tap Dance Festival. You know what? Follow us on our social on Instagram too, guys, because we post there first, and that's kind of where we got our cool little theme going. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. At Mile High City Tap Fest on Instagram. Go check it out. We just featured this little boy. Oh my God, people! You need to help me make this little kid go viral. Seriously, tap dance community. I know there's only 4 of you here, but listen, you 4, you need to help me make this little kid go viral. Go to the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival page, and there's a 7-year-old boy. He's from Melbourne, Australia. He's 7 years old. 7. Check out his feet. He's freaking crazy. He's going to be the next greatest ever. I'm telling you, he's amazing. And if we just shine some light on this little kid, I can't wait to see what he becomes. His name's Axel. Right? His name is Axel. I remember his name. Okay. All right. Let me see. Are we there? 5 minutes. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes, guys. You got any questions? Anybody at all? Five push-ups for the first person to give me the website. Here we go. There's a challenge for you. Five push-ups for the first person that gives me the website to go to. Come on, I'll give you 5 push-ups. I'll give you 5. I forgot the brake. I forgot the brake. There it is. Anyway, I had it for a minute. Mile High City Tap Dance. Yep, I'll give you 5. She hit me on it. I'll give you 5. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Awesome. Go there and join, I'm telling you. Help me build the community. Introduce yourself in the forum. Right? I'm trying to figure out the blog situation so that all members can see the blog. We're going to have a blog on there. Our director of history, the Mile High City Tap Festival historian, John, Mr. Tap Williams, is a plethora of information. And so we want to, we're going to start pulling his knowledge. I got in touch with the International Tap Association that was based out of Colorado. I'm not quite sure what happened to the organization, but we want to definitely honor them as the kind of the official banner holders of tap dance training and the community here with the Tap Festival in Boulder. I've got a lot of information from them that I haven't even begun to comb through, but we're gonna definitely make it a place where you guys. Nice, thanks Jennifer. Let me know. Text IM me directly if you run into something that's not quite. You got me on IM. Just IM me directly and let me know. You don't have to put a thing in, but get set up. Go set up your profile. Take a look around the site. Post in the forums. You should have availability. If you do not, let me know. I can fix that in about 4 minutes. And I'll double check it. But post in the forum. Introduce you or your child. In the coming days, we'll start talking about Academy. I'll drop that on you. But in the coming weeks, we'll start talking about Academy and what that looks like and kind of my vision for what Academy is. And then we'll talk about some bigger picture things through the Mile High City Tap Dance Festival and Rip the Floor that I've got that I'm working with our artistic director, Sarah P. on. It's going to be pretty exciting. So, all right.